Hello everyone, and welcome to this guided healing and meditation for if you've ever felt like you don't belong. If you've ever felt like an outlier, if you've ever felt like you're different and you don't fit, or even if you're just feeling a bit left out. Today I'm going to be working with the wonderful Seth. Now Seth, traditionally, you might know him as the Egyptian God of Chaos, and to a great extent he is, but he was also really revered in Egyptian history for a lot of it. There were pharaohs named after him, and I feel like he's actually often quite misunderstood. We're not even sure what animal he's meant to be. Like some people say he looks like an aardvark. I think, do you know what? I was at the zoo the other day and I saw tapirs, and I think, if you look at his face, it kind of reminds me a bit of a tapir. And they are brilliant animals if you've ever seen them. Wonderful creatures. Anyway, so Seth, he gets chaos. And he's got a bad reputation in some of the stories, and actually, he knows what it's like to feel left out. For lots of history, he was kind of painted as the bad guy, which can happen to us all. It's easy for us to be misunderstood. And I want you to feel, because all humans need to feel that sense of love and belonging, that actually, whatever your crazy, quirky, weirdness, difference, whatever it is that makes you feel like you don't belong, you do belong here. I feel like there was a reason that you came to be at this point in space and time, and we should let that be enough. And so what I'm doing today is I'm helping you bring your energies back into yourself, your wonderful, worthy self, so that you can feel more whole. And with that love and that sense of wholeness, hopefully your sense of belonging will become stronger. Now, this is Seth, so I might make mistakes. We're kind of going to go because he loves to mess with me when I work with him, but I do think he's hilarious. So feel free to giggle, make noises, relax, join in however you want to. I'm going to do a little bit of healing first, and I'm going to walk you through, and then we'll go into the more meditative part where you can just shut your eyes if you want to, okay? So, we've got Seth, and the Egyptians believed that if you had an image of the god or goddess, you could call in their energy to it. And so here he is with us today. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to do a slightly different version of cleansing. Here I have a copper blade, and what I want to do, with your permission, is to run it through your energy. Yeah? What I want to do is I want to sweep it through your energy. See, it's beautiful, isn't it? I do really like this one. And what I want to do is sweep it through your energy and cut away anything that doesn't need to be there. Anything that you give permission to release, we're going to release today with this beautiful copper braid. Does that sound good? Yeah? Give it permission to let go of. Anything that you don't want me to cut away, it won't. You just tell me. Okay? So here we go. Shh. Here we go. Cutting away anything that doesn't serve you. Yes. A bit stuck there. It's alright. We're going to fill you back up afterwards after we've cut these away. Yep, let's just slice away those things that aren't serving you. Yeah. That's it. I'm just going to come around the back. Come over here. Oh, wonderful. Ooh, losing my scarf. See? Told you Seth would make some jokes. Okay, and then I'm just going to go right down and lift up your feet for me. That's it. Good. Let's cut away anything that doesn't serve you. Right, now, we're going to have some stringy bits hanging on you. What I want you to do is just give it a little shake. Shake it off, shake it off. That's it, very good. What we want to do today is replace that stuff that you've fallen off you. In case there's any holes, we're just going to fill it all back up with this beautiful meditation. But I want to give you something to think about as I work through the meditation. If you keep your eyes shut, that is completely fine. I'm going to be working with the elements in this meditation to make you feel more whole, okay? So you can relax and be guided by me. But what I wanted to show you is I'm going to be working with these. These are my platonic solids, and they represent the elements, the building blocks of the universe, and I'll be helping you with those today. And what I really wanted to show you is a little bit of wisdom I was given earlier. So lovely. Look at this. You ever heard that phrase, you can't fit a square peg in a round hole, or I feel like a square peg in a round hole? Well, watch this. Here's a round hole. Here's a square peg. You know what? It just needs a little bit of wiggle room. Then you can fit a square peg in a round hole, right? You can be here, still being. If you're a square peg, you can sit in a round hole perfectly comfortably. You just got to make sure that you give yourself the space to do it. This square cube is the representation of the element of earth, and this I'll be working with a lot today, because actually earth energy is the one that makes you feel grounded, right? And so what I want you to do just before we start, I just want you to just take some deep breaths. And I want you to imagine that you've got roots. They're going to grow out the base of the spine and the soles of the feet, and they're going to go down, deep down, in through the building, through whatever your surface you're on, through the foundations, through the mud, through the soil, deep down. Let these rocks go these roots go all the way down. Another Seth error, sorry about that. Let them go deep down all the way through the soil, the rocks. Let them find a nice big rock or crystal to wrap themselves around. Let them anchor you really deeply to the earth, because we're trying to create that feeling of belonging. Let's get you settled down, nicely relaxing. Yeah? Let's get you settled down and nicely relaxing, because you deserve to relax. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel loved. And you deserve to feel like you belong. And you do belong. And this is why I'm working with the earth element. Because you belong on earth. Whatever has brought you to this space, to this time. Yeah? And I'm sorry if anyone's ever given you the message that you're otherwise. Right? You might have beliefs about where you came from, or your past lives, or how that's playing up, and that is all, whatever you believe in is absolutely fine by me. But what I want to build on is that idea that right here, right now, you're meant to be here. Yeah? You're meant to be here. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be. Okay? So have that sense of right here, right now, you're meant to be on earth. Yeah? You're meant to be on earth. Okay? You belong here for now, for this moment, for this space and time. You might feel more at home in another space or time, and that's okay. But for here, for right now, you've landed where you are, for whatever reason that is. Okay. So, now I want you to relax. I'm going to call in Seth's energy as he takes you on a journey. Okay? I want you to just close your eyes. sinking into the surface that you're on, allowing your body to relax, allowing your imagination to take over, okay? Imagining yourself in the desert. In the desert where it's warm and still today and peaceful. And you're at the top of a dune. And actually what you're going to do is walk down that dune easily, like the force of gravity is just helping you gently sort of lollop down the dune, like it's just happening without you making any effort. Effortless walking down the dune into the sand, relaxing more with every step down. Each step down the dune takes you closer. Each step down the dune makes you more relaxed. Beautiful sun shining. You're at the perfect temperature despite the location. And that's because you have your own energy, which you're going to show us in a minute. And it's going to be brilliant. So as you walk yourself down the dune, start to realise that Seth is going to materialise next to you. And you're just going to start to walk together. Have a little chat. And walk together until you find what feels like a good place to stop. Found a place to stop. Yes. Okay. What we're looking for now is a team effort. Because you need to build your own oasis this time. This is your oasis you're going to build because you need an oasis within yourself. This is your patch of earth where you belong. And it's going to be your garden and your sanctuary. So, with Seth as your companion, he's pretty good with stuff like this. He can pull something out of nothing. And he's going to show you how to do it. And we're going to work with the elements to do it. Yeah? So we need the element of water. I want you to work with Seth now to visualize creating a source of water. First you need water so we can grow your oasis. To balance out all that there is here. Get the water going in your oasis, see it flowing into the desert in whichever way works for you. Might be a spring, might be a waterfall, might be a river like the mighty Nile, can be anything you like. Whatever comes is your magic, this is your place. You can do this. Okay, so now we've got some water. Gonna need some earth. Right? Gonna create some fertile ground here around the water where we can allow the plants to grow. Yeah? Gonna allow the element of earth to spread out in your oasis, connecting with the element of earth. Seth energy or energy, bringing something from nothing, building something absolutely amazing, totally unexpected. That's the point, isn't it? This is your place. It can be as weird and wonderful and crazy as you like, because it's yours. It's your unique space, and you deserve to have that unique space. Well done. Lots of earth there by your water. Right, and now we need to bring in the air, because the air might have been a bit stale. Right, what we need is some fresh oxygen, some fresh air. So if you can imagine the breeze carrying you in fresh air, so it's not stale, still desert anymore. It's fresh air, the winds of change, lovely oxygen ready for things to grow. And in combination with that, we need the fire of the sunshine. Okay, the fire of the sunshine coming down and hitting any seeds that you've planted in your earth, right? The fire of the sunshine coming down, but also the spark of creation. Yeah, and the Seth energy coming in now. Seth energy and your energy and spark of creation and fire, because I want you to feel like the center of your own universe. Now what comes in is that actually divine energy, not just Seth's energy, your energy. You're not separate from it. You're as divine. And I want you to feel in your heart that sacred energy that comes at the core of being you. Okay? And use that energy now to create in your oasis anything you jolly well like. Let it grow, let it flourish, let it go. Let it burst into creation, whatever your ideas of a sanctuary. There could be buildings, there could be balloons, there could be anything you like. Create this sanctuary in the desert. This is your space. You belong here. This is where you should be. This is absolutely purpose built for you, because it's your spirit making it. Make it beautiful, make it wonderful, make it vibrant, make it exciting, make it peaceful, make it whatever you want it to be. Okay? Whatever you want it to be. Let it be a place that fills you with positive feelings. What do you like? Do you like to feel peaceful? Do you like to feel joy? Create the place that does it for you. Okay? That's it. That is your place. With the wonderful Seth energy with you, because he knows out of chaos comes creation. Right? You can be misunderstood as many times as you like, but actually at the core of you, you are a worthy human being and you deserve to be here. And this is your space and time to be here. For now, there is a reason. Okay? And now what I want you to do is I want you to just find a place to rest. If you haven't built one already, just create one, because you can, and then rest on it. This is it. This is your place. This is your time. You deserve to be here. You need a space of your own in which to be yourself. Remember that square peg in that round hole? You be yourself. You can fit all over the place. You don't have to be the same as everybody else. It's okay to be different. All the magnificent achievements of humanity were created by people who weren't afraid to be different, who had big ideas, or who had new thinking, or who challenged the status quo. That's how we make progress, okay? So being different sometimes feels like a curse in a world where you can't quite seem to find your place, but actually there is a blessing involved here in that you have a gift. Your gift is your uniqueness, and I want you to remember that. And I want you to just enjoy the energy of this place that you've created, because we're about to fold it back in. Okay, so you are energy at the core of you, okay? At the core of you is your energy running all the way up through your chakras, from the floor to the sky, okay? Your core energy at the core of you, if you center in on your heart, this is where we're going to put it, okay? So center in on your heart. find your heart space and breathe there. And then what we're going to do is like origami. We're just going to fold in your oasis. Okay, just fold it in piece by piece. Fold in the oasis. Okay, we just fold it in. We're going to push it towards your heart. We're going to keep folding it and folding it. And just by magic, it's just going to fold smaller and smaller and smaller. This sanctuary, this beautiful place, this place of your own, we're just going to fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it in. And then we're going to put it in your heart. Okay, in your heart it goes. Let it be in your heart. Hold it. You hold the world in your heart and the world holds you. You're meant to be here. Enjoy this feeling of sanctuary in your heart. You are your own home. You are your sense of love and belonging. You are loved. You do belong. I love you. Now if you want to, you could probably drift off to sleep with this dreamland. If you want to, come back to the waking world and carry on with that beautiful oasis, that beautiful sanctuary in your heart. I think you could probably just wiggle your fingers and toes and land back into your body and get that sense of grounding again. Find those roots. Let them go back down into the ground and make sure that they're still strong and steady and anchored around that big rock. Yes. That's it. And you can come back to the waking world if you want to. And have a beautiful day.